Hey, I'm Vince. We're going to go over the technique of the week. We're considering some self-defense scenarios that you could possibly encounter outside. Want to talk about a possible two-on-one situation, or it could be more, but in your training you have to start with two-on-one. I highly recommend that you avoid a fight if at all possible. Use your verbal judo. Sometimes you don't have that option. I recommend concealed carrying. This is just to represent an actual firearm. It's a training one, but that is a great equalizer. Whenever you got more than one person attacking you, you need every advantage you have, and it's certainly justified to use deadly force to protect yourself when two people are trying to hurt and kill you. So a first general strategy with two-on-one fighting. Okay, normally, it's probably a smaller person is not always going to come up and attack a bigger one. So we'll switch it around here in a bit. But let's say we got two coming over, and can you get over there? You get here facing. I don't want to stand here, and as they're coming at me attacking, sit here and try to punch with both of them. Generally, you try to move to the smaller person, right? If they're coming and attacking, I want to move and use him and keep him as a shield between me and the other person. And clinch. I want to come in and clinch, right? You have to train realistic martial arts in every range of combat. There's no magic pill, like you just do this technique and you're fine. You have to get good at kicking, punching, clinching, wrestling, throws and takedowns, all the submissions on the ground, all the striking. Then you can apply them possibly in real scenarios. But with here, if they're coming up, I see them coming, I'm not going to let them corner me. I want to get a hold with the clinch, right? A high clinch is excellent. I'm ducking behind to defend to not get hit. And as he's running around trying to hit, right? I want to not get taken out. Eventually, I'm going to lose this battle. The two of them will eventually overwhelm unless I can take this person out somehow. And if you know any way to take him out, you'll do what you know. Maybe it's a knee to the groin or an elbow or a headbutt, or maybe you get into a guillotine choke, but you got to cripple one here. Maybe it's a wrist lock and you break the wrist, a downward shoulder lock, fall back and roll it. You don't want to go to the ground in a two-on-one situation. You want to keep it standing, but fall back here and break it. Or if we use the wall, break it up, or snapping this bone. These are various techniques. I'm not trying to teach the techniques. It's the concept. I've got to take them out somehow. The simplest way is just from here, taking your thumb, come over here a little bit, and driving it in 2 knuckles deep into the eye. Drive it in. Maybe he was swinging. We're here. We're fighting to the inside, taking this finger, driving it deep. You've probably just taken this person out of the fight, pushing them into the other person and getting away. Right? Easier said than done, but also with some training, we'll put boxing gloves on in the dojo, and the two are coming after the one, and here they come. I'm moving. I'm taking him out right now with an eye gouge. You can't see it very well. Push him in, take off, and run away. So let's say Keith is the one here, and Boots and I are attacking. Same idea. Generally, it's not always the case. He could be an amazing wrestler, and I could know nothing about wrestling, but you're going to move towards the smaller person. And even if you can't move him much, Keith will move himself around them. So here we come attacking. Try it again. Don't just run and push because they're going to hold you. Take them out. So just grab a high clinch, simulate that eye gouge. There we go. Ready? And while you're clinching them, I don't want to be up here and get hit by him. Right? Throw your punch. Right? So I'm hiding behind and moving. and it's sticking his finger deep in the eye. We practice this with a 2-on-1, 3-on-1, even 4-on-1, with practice and the 4 going hard, and the one person can win when they get good at it. Don't let them take you to the ground. They'll start stomping you, kicking you. You got to move. You got to be mobile. The other day, actually, at my work, I work in corrections. I saw a 10-on-1 fight, 10 against 1. At first, it was just 3-on-1, and the guy was doing quite well by moving and not letting them surround him, and he did just jab crosses, basic punches, and he dropped one hard, looked like possibly knocked the guy out, and was doing very well, sticking and moving, until finally 7 more came, and they just overwhelmed him. It's a bad situation. But hey, hopefully this will give you something to think about. Until next time, thank you. We'll see you.